Speed, is it only 7.5% now with speed tweak? I might get rid of that.
I guess what's your loadout?
Loadout right now is 2 AC5s, a large pulse, and 2 medium lasers. And,
what's your rank?
The Zeus.
Okay.
Max heat plus 15%, heat dissipation plus 10%. I'm going to screen shape and hill climb. I don't care about those. Or speed retention. I got an extra consumable slot. Cool shot capacity plus 1. Cool shot cooling 50%. Cooldown 25%. Laser duration minus 3.75%. Deceleration rate 17.5.
Why are you worried about cooldown so much with a mech that doesn't really have a heat problem? I mean, 2 AC5s.
Cooldown is rate of fire.
Cooldown is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant cool shot. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Well, I got
cracks a hell of a drug.
Shots, but yeah, I could get rid of those pretty easily.
Yeah, I got okay. Yeah, so cooldown. What's your cooldown percentage?
With it originally had 15%, and I added. That's what I was going for mostly, the cooldown, so I could fire those faster. Where did I see it? Oh, 12%. So it's at 27% for those 2 AC5s.
Nice. And did you say you had a laser duration on the large pulse?
I'm sorry, say again.
Did you say you had a laser duration?
Yeah, 3.7.
Yeah, that one
Oh, okay. That's one of those empty nodes you got to pick up.
Yeah, you got like 3 of the 4 laser duration, I think. Or is that all 3?
Oh, that's just 1, I think. Hang on.
That's just 1.
Oh, is it just 1? I think
that's 1.
Oh,
but you got to get through that one to get the one behind it.
Yeah, there's a cooldown right behind it.
Did you do anything on skeletal and armor?
I didn't do anything survivability. I guess I could dump the...
You know, it's so many nodes, it's hard to figure this stuff in your head, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you need the consumables for the Zeus. I might pick up 1 just to get a UAV, but I wouldn't get any past that because really, cool shots you don't really need because you don't have a heat problem. Like you're kind of DPS on that, not alpha, and so you can more easily moderate your heat. I would take those off there and move it over to armor because assaults pick up a fairly decent amount of armor when you beef them out.
Target acquired. Airstrike online.
2.9% skeletal density or armor hardening at 1.4%. I guess I'll go with structure. You know what? I could hold off on putting these extra 6 nodes and test it out on the testing ground, see if it gets hot or not. Which is what I'll do right now.
Target spotted.
Well, it stays heat neutral when just firing the 2 AC5s. But if I add in any of the lasers, it obviously gets hotter a lot quicker.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
That friggin' Viper.
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh, that got you.
No, he didn't get me, but he was tearing me up.
Target destroyed. Target
I think this
acquired.
team brought like 20 machine guns.
Target destroyed.
Hang on a sec.
Did they nerf LB20Xs?
I don't
Don't think so.
And I'm just noticing mine don't seem to be doing as much damage as they used to.
I don't know
Right.
if it's a bug or not.
Well, I noticed that one of the features they had in the new skill tree was LBX clustering.
That's
Maybe
weird.
they've tinkered with the spread. Maybe I'm spreading the same amount of damage out among a whole lot more components.
Maybe.
It wasn't in the patch notes. Hopefully they don't do stealth things like that.
They usually
What?
don't.
Yeah. See if they do though.
For my Zeus, it says that it has a bunch of structure buffs everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't show plus anything above the.
Yeah, for structure, it's not going to show the HP because you only see the HP for the armor when you're tinkering with your mech.
Yeah, what I did is I went in and I got one of my other chassis of the same version of the mech and just compared them. Like I picked up like 5 structure from the 9% to my Marauder 2s, but I had to go look at the 2 different chassis to see the difference. You see, one I haven't skill treed out yet, and one that I did skill tree out.
Oh, where's the show
Okay.
the structure HP? I don't remember that.
There's one of the skill trees. Hold on.
Oh, I see. It's in white, right below the armor. Okay.
Yeah,
I never even
it's
noticed that
skeletal
before.
density and armor hardening are the 2. Like skeletal density is the internal structure, and then the armor hardening is the armor.
I've been playing this game for like 5 years, and this is the first time I've ever seen the structure HP in the mech lab.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right. But I
Total
can't
density
really
is the
compare
internal
with Zeus
structure,
since they
and then
all
the armor
have-
hardening
Well,
is the
actually, I
armor.
think this one has more structure.
I've been playing
Oh,
this
it does.
game.
This has
Well, you
30
can compare it to
structure.
any mech of equivalent tonnage, because a mech of equivalent tonnage is supposed to have
Oh,
the same
true,
amount of
true.
structure.
Yeah, but some of them have quirks. Is the only way you'd want only thing to be different.
Yeah.
So I just compared the same because they tend to have the same quirks.
Okay, I see it, yep. This Zeus has 20 more structure than this other Zeus. Alright.
I'm ready. I'm gonna AFK for 1 second though.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to ask, did anybody switch so I could probably trap the Zeus?
Oh yeah, no, I was dropping. I didn't mean to drop in my Scorch.
Okay.
Any preferences?
I think Incursion's better than Domination, and I don't like any of those ice maps. Polar's okay, actually, but I'd rather not. Frozen City, great. I didn't really notice any huge cooldown difference for the AC5s, unfortunately.
But I think a lot of it, what they did is for some mechs, they dropped the quirk, and you can make it up on the skill tree, but it just gets you back to where the mech used to be at. You know?
Right.
I think they went through and cut the velocity buff for the PPC on the Awesome, but you can get it back roughly up there if you go through and do all the quirking for it. For the skill tree.
Right.
One thing that's nice though is you can have a lot more. It's like you can have a lot more modules. Like I've got one mech that's got both zoom and like it's got UAVs and it's got enhanced target identifying. You know, so you can have a lot of different. Like you could almost have every one of the modules from the game on your mech simultaneously, at the expense of not having some in other areas.
Right.
So like I've got my little sniper here. I've got zoom plus target speed or targeted readout speed plus 4 consumable slots. So I have 2 UAVs and 2 cool shots on it.
You know what? I think I got the consumables and I forgot to put them on. Great.
Man, I had a panic at first when I was looking at the consumables because the C-Bill cool shot says it's cool shot 10 and the MC one says it's cool shot 18. I was like, what the hell? But then when you look at the cool shot 10 into your mech, it says cool shot 18. So it must just be a typo.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, the problem is I've got 160,000 C-bills and consumables. So if I don't win, I lose money. I mean, assuming I use them all.
Yeah, that was one thing I was kind of worried about. On any of my hot mechs, I'll be using double the cool shot at least, and that's 80,000 there.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, 2 cool shots on a mech instead of 1 cool shot on a mech is super handy.
Yeah. Yep, I forgot the cool shot.
Yeah, especially when they're both cool shot 18s, and you can give them a 50% bonus for the